All right. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome. 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 Okay. Okay. So if you can see me, just go to your group and flash an emoji. Flash an emoji. Go and like the post of the link. If you can see me, just go and type the term like the post of the link that I sent to you. All right. All right. All right. So we're going to be starting immediately. Of course, I'm going to be sharing my screen just as normal. My name is Praise Akinlami, and I will be your host for today. First and foremost, I want to thank God for life. I want to thank God for this opportunity to be able to share this amazing opportunity with you guys. And I want to be honest, I'm super, super happy to be here, to be honest. And I just feel that in the next 3 days, what I'm going to explain to you guys is going to totally change your life, change your mindset. What I'm going to be covering is not just CPA marketing, it's going to be more than that. It's going to be about life, about business, about relationship, about everything and how it ties down to you making your first $300 from this simple business model that I'm going to be explaining to you, right? So I'm just going to dive right into it so that we get started, right? So just so we know, I'm not going to be taking any questions, right? Any questions you have, you can easily direct it to my DM, and one of my assistants are going to be answering you immediately. And I want you guys to take this as an opportunity that is going to totally change your life entirely. So I'm going to be sharing my screen right now so that we can just begin immediately, right? I'm super, super happy that you all are here, like I said. So I'm going to be sharing my screen so that we can start right away. So share screen. Oh, yep. All right. So I believe that you guys can see my screen right now. So we're going to be getting right into it immediately. We are going to be getting right into it immediately. Lovely, guys. Lovely. I love the reactions. We have a lot of people on the call right now, and guys, it's amazing, to be honest. I can't lie, it's amazing. The privilege to teach you guys, it is just beautiful. And we're gonna be starting right now. We're gonna be starting right now. Like I told you guys, I'm not gonna waste any of your time. I'm not going to come here and start to tell you things that you don't need to know. I'm going to be telling you the things that are the intricacies for you to succeed. Because to be honest, I have been in a position where you are right now, looking for that opportunity that is going to change your life, looking for that thing that is going to make the difference in your life and turn your story around. And I can only say for a fact that it is super important that I share this information that I'm sharing with you right away, and I believe that you are excited. Now, one thing I'm also going to try to do is that I'm going to make this feel a lot like a one-on-one training, right? Whereby I'll be talking directly to you. I'll be talking directly to you, right? And when I say I'll be talking directly to you, I mean I want you to feel like you're talking to a brother. I want you to feel like you're talking to a friend. And for those people that are older than me, I want you to feel like you're talking to a son, or a son is talking to you rather. Because to be honest, like when you're in that particular state of mind, it is easier for you to communicate with someone, right? It's easier for you to communicate with someone in that aspect. So let's dive right into it. Today is the day one of the CPA Money Workshop. Today is the day one of the CPA Money Workshop. Today is the day one of the CPA Money Workshop, and we're going to start immediately. So today we're going to be covering three things, or rather, in the 3 days that is coming up, we're going to be covering a few things so that you know. So just like I promised in the training before this one that brought you all of you here, I told you that I'm going to be covering everything important to show you how you can make your first $300 from CPA marketing, right? And that's why in day one, we're going to be talking about the CPA money formula, which is today, how to actually make money online with CPA. We're going to be talking about the money, the formula for making money online with CPA or any business, why people fail when they run their business. Also going to be talking about something very important, which is the mindset to make money, because your mind has to be wired in a certain kind of way in order for you to attract money. A lot of you don't know that money is only a side effect. All right. A lot of you don't know that money is a side effect, and there's a way you can position yourself, position your mind, and you can start attracting money to yourself largely. Then we're also going to be talking about understanding the CPA business, where I'll show you exactly what CPA is, the 3 steps to win in CPA. We shall be talking about some common terms in CPA marketing, and I also shall be showing you some real life examples when it comes to CPA marketing, right? So we're going to be diving right into it immediately. So hold on, guys. So yeah, also on day 2, we shall be talking about how to get high paying deals that pays you around $300 to $1,000, and how to do tax for all these companies, because you all understand that for you to do CPA marketing, you have to do a tax for a company and so on and so forth. How to get high paying deals, how to the different types of deals and different types of companies, because there are deals that pay you for a lifetime, there are deals that pays you one off, and there are so many different types of companies. And I'll show you how to negotiate these deals with these companies. And we're going to do a live account setup and also registration. And I'll show you my exact CPA deals that I'm currently using and how to do tax so that you can make money from these deals, right? And the different types of tax as well, because different tax, gives you different kind of money in general. Then we'll also talk about how to get people to your deals without spending a dime, because there are different ways to get people to your deals and you don't even have to spend money, especially in the organic method. Then we'll talk about how to use paid traffic, organic traffic, how to use AI in CPA marketing, and how to attract the best people to your deals. Now, on day 3, we shall be talking about how to make them beg you to work with you, because there's a way you position yourself, and these companies are the ones that are going to be bringing offers to you. And that's exactly where I am right now, right? And I'll show you the different ways that we normally receive payments. We don't need any dollar accounts, we don't need any of all those things. We'll talk about that on day 3, which is on Sunday. And we'll also talk about how you can use a working system and how you can copy and paste my systems to make at least $3,000 to $5,000 from your deals every single month, right? And I'll be showing you a lot of testimonials. I'll be showing you a lot of a lot of stories and everything, just to show you how this thing can affect your life in real life and how this thing can change your life. So the goal of today's workshop is to show you all you need to know about CPA market. That's the goal of the workshop entirely. And to also put you on the path to make your first $300 online, and also expose you to systems that can make you $3,000 to $5,000 every single month. And yes, I personally do have some rules that I need everybody to follow in this workshop. Now, rule number 1 is that as I teach, I need you to have some kind of writing materials beside you. It's super important. I need you to have some kind of writing materials beside you, so that you can take notes, so that you can write, so that you can make sure that everything that you are watching here, you use it. So I need you all to right now to go and get some kind of writing materials close to you right now. Now, number 2, I need you to understand that in this particular workshop, it is going to be very practical and very hands-on. So I'm going to be giving a lot of examples. I'm going to be sharing a lot of stories, a lot of real life situations. Because if I come and tell you that in order for you to make money, you need to give people value, there's nothing you can do with that information. But if I tell you that when I was younger, I sold A4 paper to people who wanted to write tests so that I could get money in return, that is me giving them value. That is how people should be taught. I don't believe in all this motivation, all this aspire to Maguire type of teaching. I don't believe in all those kind of teaching. No, I believe in real life quality teaching where you share real examples. All right? That's what I believe in. I believe in quality teaching where you share what? Real examples, and make sure that everybody is following. That's exactly what I believe. And I believe that that is the best way to teach. Because if you just come here and you start saying things and people don't really understand what you're saying in a practical way, they're just going to live here and they'll feel they've wasted their time, they've wasted their money. And that's the opposite of what I want for you. I want you to make sure that you leave this workshop super excited, super happy, like you are the happiest person in the whole wide world. So let me just quickly introduce myself real quick so that you guys get to know me properly. Now, guys, my name is Sir Praise Akinlami, and I'm the number one CPA marketing expert in West Africa. And normally people call me Profit President, and you can just call me your mentor. And I also own an academy called the CPA Dollar Academy. I'm letting you know now so that you know that I have an academy where I actually mentor people around CPA marketing. And that is where most of the testimonials that you're going to see in all this series of the classes that we're having, that is where it's from. Because I have a specific group of people that normally work with me, use my system and all. And of course, why do I have those people? Yes, I have those people because I make money as they make money as well. So it is a win-win situation. So yes, I do have an academy called the CPA Dollar Academy. And I am also known as Mr. Everybody Can Make Money because that's where I was. There was a time in my life where I did not even believe that anybody could make money or whatever. But as my eyes open, just like I'm about to open your eyes, you will see that it is visible for just anybody to make money if you understand the right system, if you understand exactly what you need to put together in order for you to make money. And my journey started in 2020 when I was just like you, looking for a way to make money online. I think I used to be a graphic designer, just like, back then. This big laptop that you see here, which was bought for me by my brother. In fact, I bought the laptop. I will not come here and pretend like a saint, guys. I did not buy this laptop to make money. I bought the laptop to play game. Then I now discovered that my life is more than just playing games and all that. And I decided that okay, I wanted to change my life, and I decided to start using it for graphic design. When I learned about graphic design online, it was struggle. It was a struggle. It was hard. It was difficult. A lot of people, like, if you understand, if you've really been trying to make money, you understand clearly what I'm talking about. Because you buy a course, you buy this, you buy that, nothing is going to work. You're just going to be very frustrated, right? Not until I discovered CPA, and CPA totally changed my life. This is me in Beirut, somewhere in the Middle East, enjoying myself, chilling myself. And if CPA changed my life, it can also change your life as well. Because I went from literally living in a flooded apartment to traveling the whole wide world. And a lot of people will see me because I look fresh now, I look nice. Some people say, oh, you a butty, hope you guys know what butty means. Like, but you are an enjoyment officer, bro. You were born into a rich home. No, that's not the case. I'm just a normal average guy who lost his mom at the age of 6, and I went from living in a failed apartment, just like I showed you, to making over 200 million naira in 2 years. And I believe that's also possible for you. I'm not saying that immediately after this class, once you just click end, you're going to start seeing money into your hands. No, you have to work hard. You have to put in the work. You have to put in the shift. And that's the reason why I'm glad that you guys even took the opportunity to come here to learn for 3 whole days with me. And I'm going to make sure that this experience is amazing for you in general. And seeing how this thing has totally changed my life, I decided that, okay, why don't I teach people about all these things? Why don't I show people how beautiful this system is? Because at the end of the day, somebody taught me too. So I decided to help a lot of people. I said to go overseas and all those kind of things. And I teach both home and abroad. And this is me in a conference where I was teaching some actual young Nigerians on how to make their first $1,000 online via CPA marketing. So basically, just think about it like whatever I'm doing with you right now, I've done it on the biggest stages many times. All right. And this is also me teaching some of my students in 2021. And by the way, I was just 22 here. Right? I was just 22 here. And look at how mature these guys are, and I'm teaching them this same business. Because to truth be told, even if you want to jackpot and you want to leave this country, you are still going to need this skill. Because this one skill is the skill that I'm very sure can totally change your finances 100%. Right? It can totally change your finances 100%. And even if you travel abroad, don't travel abroad and go and settle for any stupid menial job. People are suffering abroad. They just post beautiful pictures so that you think that, oh, they are living the life or something like that. No, it's a lie. They're not living any life. They are suffering. So if you have plans to travel abroad, I want to beg you, with any God that you serve, pay serious attention to this. Pay serious attention to this, because this is a skill that no matter where you go to, no matter where you come from, as long as you have the internet, as long as you have the phone, as long as you have the ability to join a webinar like this, you can make money from this. And of course, you can find a lot of good news about me. This is when Arise News interviewed me when I was talking to some young people about youth leadership, about getting skills, about increasing their knowledge. Because me, I personally believe that if you get better as a human being, your life is totally going to be better. And I'm followed by over 500,000 people on the internet, including people like Don Jazzy, Aproko Doctor, and the rest. I know you know most of all these people. So feel free to check me out on social media. I'm not that kind of person that will come here and tell you that. In fact, these are even old pictures. I believe this is almost 140,000 followers now. This is almost 90,000 followers. I have over 100,000 followers on Twitter. I have over 50,000 followers here on Instagram. And you can go ahead and check me out. I don't care. You see a lot of useful, beautiful contents that I've put out. And I put all these things out for free, to be honest. But you coming here means that I'm even going to give you more than what you've already seen out there for free. Like I said, go and check me out. I'm giving you the freedom. Go and check me out. You see that I didn't start this thing today. So I'm only telling you this so that you know the gravity of what you're about to experience today. And what I'm trying to make you understand is that CPA marketing totally changed my life, and it can also change your life as well. So there's this question. I want to ask you two questions. I just want to write down your answers in your booklet, all right, or whatever writing material that you're using, right? Did you ever grow up thinking making money is hard? If your answer to this particular question is yes, all right, if your answer to this particular question is yes, then I need you to stick to the end of this video, because I'm going to break down what it means to actually make money. And do you know anybody in this part? That's question one. So question two is, do you know anybody in this in this pictures right now? Do you know any of them, and what do you think they do for a living? Just write it down, on your sheet or on your notes or whatever it is to take notes. Just write it down somewhere. Because I know some of you say, okay, they are comedians, they are skit makers, they make their money by posting video, they make their money by doing this, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm going to reveal to you in today's workshop, or as we go on, is actually going to shock you. So just pay attention. Now, one thing I like to do in any of my classes is that I like to do a short declaration. So you're going to say to yourself and say, I am a money magnet. I solve problems. I use working systems to attract wealth to myself. So you're going to say it 3 times, because the reason why you're having this declaration and affirmation is simply because I want to put you on the right state of mind so that you understand exactly what I'm trying to deliver in today's classes. So you're going to put it there and say, I am a money magnet. I solve problems. I use working systems to attract wealth to myself. So just say it like 2 times or 3 times so that you understand where we're going to. You know why I'm saying all these things eventually. So by the end of today's training, guys, you would now know how money is made. That's my goal for this training today. You know the CPA money formula. That's the 3 TP systems. You also know why people fail and how to avoid failure. You will also know the mindset of a CPA money maker, right? And I'm also going to tell you what CPA is, like the full-blown definition. And I'm going to explain some terms in CPA and show you some real-life examples of CPA marketing. But before we even dive right into it, there's a particular thinking faculty that affected me when I was broke, right? And this thing kept me broke for a very long time. And this thinking faculty, I've been able to break it down into simple, digestible lessons that I call the 10 core truths about success, right? The 10 core truths about success. If you can embed what I'm about to show you into your heart, whether it's CPA, whether it's affiliate marketing, drop shipping, any other type of forex, anything that you have tried, I'm telling you for a fact that you're going to succeed in them. Now, I'm just going to break down them down into 5 of each, and I'm going to explain each and every of them. Now, the first one I want you to know, which is the first truth I want to know, is discipline is the real differentiator. Because the gap between where you are now and where you want to be is not talent, is not luck, it is just simply discipline. This is the only thing that separates those who achieve their goals and those who don't achieve their goals. Hope I'm communicating now. Now, I want to also let you know that success lives in the consistency of what you do every single day. So what I'm trying to say is that the small steps you take to being disciplined is what is going to help you achieve your goals. Because that's the problem a lot of people face. You buy a program, you buy a course, or you register for a training or whatever, and you want to skip to making $1,000, or you want to skip to making $5,000. No. It's very important to have an eye on the destination, but it's super important that you have to understand that the journey is taking one step at a time. And the truth number 3 is that discipline is choosing your future self. Because I swear to God, right, like, see, even for me, right, being disciplined is not super easy. That's why I have this here, because I told you this thing is personal to me. When I started out, right, I was buying courses back to back. Little did I know that all I just had to do was to find a working system and just stick with it. And one thing you have to understand is that, number 4, every choice that you make today moves you forward or backward. There is nothing like stagnation. You're either going forward every single day or going backward every single day. So whatever choices you make today, like this choice that you've made to join here now, is a step forward. You're going to make another choice as time goes on. It's another step forward. And there's this one I like so much, number 5, that says, choose your pain wisely. It is painful to be poor. It is painful to be rich. Trust me, no matter the level you get to in life, there is a corresponding problem waiting for you. I swear. Take it from somebody who has made millions and millions and billions online with business. The moment you decide that, okay, oh, you're now a millionaire, you want to go and buy your first car. The moment you buy a car, you now start having problems that fit that your level of finance. So the pain is not going to go away. But what you decide to take pain over is what's going to determine how much you make. So let me give you an example now. If you decide that, okay, you want to get a job, right? There are people that are working the same equal amount of work with you, but are earning way more than you. It's in the power of choice. So instead of doing that menial job that is stressing your life, is it not better that you stress your life on a job that can actually make you rich? And these are the things I think about every day. I used to tell my friend, I said, any job that cannot pay me, or any business online or anything that I cannot make at least 70 million in a month from, I don't even want to look at it. That's part of the reason why I do CPA. That's part of the reason why I do CPA, because I know that I can make more from it. And I just want you to know that success is built daily, not overnight. So by the end of this class now, I'll tell you guys, okay, make sure that you watch the replay. Some people are not going to watch the replay. That's a step backward. If you watch the replay, it sticks to you, it becomes easier. Then let me tell you something that is going to damage you if you're not careful. You see this thing you call emotion and feelings, right? When it comes to business, please put it outside. Put it somewhere. Don't bring it into business. Yes, you should have empathy. You should be able to pity people. It's fine. But when it comes to business, keep your feelings somewhere. In business, you follow data. You follow action. I've had people who they'll say, okay, surprise, I got one particular this thing, but I don't feel like. What do you mean you don't feel? The business does not even know that you don't feel. From today henceforth, understand that business has nothing to do with how you feel. Same as poverty. And the cure to poverty is starting a business. So if you understand that poverty doesn't have feelings, why are you not putting feelings in the thing that can cure your poverty? There's a photo I have close to my workspace, and that photo says, regardless of how you feel, which means that, yes, I also feel things too. There's nothing special about me. This thing I'm giving to you right now, Following all these things is what makes me special, and you also can be special. The another thing I want you to understand is that discipline builds self-respect. And if you are disciplined in one area, you'll be disciplined in every area. There's a reason why I'm flogging this discipline thing, because I swear to the reason why a lot of people don't succeed is because they're not disciplined. That's just the truth. They're not just disciplined. You sign up for a small program like this, and the only instruction, the only thing you are told to do is to just attend. Some people will not still attend. So sometimes it might be their fault, sometimes it might not be their fault. It's okay, it's fine. But how you react. I'm taking my time to say all these things because I'm telling you, right, that it is not about the business model. The reason why everybody's result varies is because these things that I'm explaining to you now is particular to each and every individual that is under the sound of my voice now. Then last but not the least, I want you to understand that discipline actually creates freedom. Discipline actually creates what? Freedom. Discipline creates freedom. So let's begin day one. I know somebody just did. So let's begin day one. So just like I said earlier on, we're going to be talking about the CPA money formula, how to actually make money online with CPA. We're also going to be talking about the formula for making money online with any other business as well. We're going to be talking about why people fail online while they're running their businesses. We're going to be talking about the mindset to making money from CPA, and we're also going to be talking about the 3 T's to making money. Now, to end the session, we're also going to be talking about understanding the CPA business model, and I'm going to explain what exactly is CPA marketing and the 3 steps to winning in CPA marketing. Like I said earlier on, I'll be defining some terms for you. I'll be showing you some real life examples of CPA marketing. So let's talk about the CPA money formula. Now, have you ever wondered for a reason, how exactly do people actually make money online? Well, let me shock you. At the end of the day, right, I understood this thing about 3-4 years ago. You actually cannot make money. You can only take money. The moment I understood this thing, it became my head just. You can only take money. You cannot make money. Why can't you make money? Because you're not a bank. You're not a bank. But if there's money somewhere, you can always take it every single time. And the money you take is directly proportional to the capacity you have and who you become and the action you take as someone who has the capacity. I see a lot of people who will come and say, okay, God please bless me, God please bless me. But do you have the capacity to take in the blessings? And when God gives you the capacity, are you disciplined to take the action? Some people's problem is not that they don't know what to do. It's just simply because they don't do what they need to do. Or they are waiting for somebody to come and tell them, okay, do this, do that, do that. I'm telling you, one of the ways that you know a billionaire, go and ask any billionaire in this whole wide world, right? There's no billionaire that out there that will tell you that the reason why he succeeded was because there was one mentor that was telling him, do this, do this, do this, do this. In my life, I've never watched any billionaire interview where the person said, the reason why I'm successful today is because I had one mentor telling me, do this, do this, do this. If you're looking for who is going to tell you, do this, do this, do this, do this, go and work a job and earn a small salary. That's where you belong. Self-accountability. Self-accountability is what is going to take you far. Self-accountability is what is going to take you far. And that's the problem of people who don't make any money. They are always looking for the next person to blame. So, and that's the difference between what? Rich people and poor people. Because rich people take responsibility of their lives and they create their lives. Like me, for instance, now, I have a certain way I want people around me to behave. The moment I meet somebody for the first time, I tell you, this is how I want my life to be. Does it make sense to you? No. Okay. Boom. I cut you off. It's simple. Don't complicate life for yourself. There are about 8 billion. There's the reason why God put 8 billion people in this world so that you can choose. Don't kill yourself over anybody. All right? Don't kill yourself over anybody. Do not kill yourself over everybody. Choose. Make choices. See, let me tell you, the first ability that God gave man was the ability of choice. He said, eat in the fruit, but don't eat from this one. They have given you plenty choices. So at the end of the day, money is actually taken in exchange for services rendered and for problem solved. And the bigger the problem that you solve, the more money you make. The more people you solve problems for, the more money you make. That's how you should start seeing money from today. Don't see money as something that your boss gives to you. Your boss that employed you. Have you thought about how him is making money? Oh, he has a shop in Alaba market. Okay, that's nice. So you're working as a sales boy there. That's chill. That's good. But at the end of the day, that your boss that he's selling electronics, he's helping people to solve their problems with electronics, and he's taking money in exchange. That's all. That's all. He did not make that money from the sky. He didn't make that money from the sky. So making money is just simply money taken from problem solved. Simple. Start thinking about it like that. So the next time you feel, okay, I don't have any money, blah, 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 you look around yourself and say, okay, what problem can I possibly solve? It doesn't have to be one life-changing problem in the whole world. It doesn't have to be no small, simple problems. And as a CPA partner, all I simply do is that companies always need customers. I now have the skill of marketing. I can help these companies get more customers and make money from it. Simple and short. That's how easy the system is. So there are 5 steps to making more money, right? Step number 1 is reprogram your mind. And that's what I've been doing since we started this class. I'm very sure that if you've been following me clearly, you're getting a mindset shift other than the, oh, how to make money is to go and carry my money and put somewhere and no. Yes, that's another way to make money, but that's not for you yet. That's not for you yet. It's in different levels. So let me just even explain the level for you because I think I know the level of heart. First, you create an income stream that has a heavy cash flow. It can be something like CPA, right? Like that multiple income stream, that's what I want to explain for you. Like, it can be something like CPA now because CPA has the ability to give you plenty cash flow, plenty money coming inside. Second, when that money now comes in a particular way, you save. You do not invest money that you're using to eat. That is wrong. That's wrong. You save. Now, out of the money that you have saved, of course, you have the one that you're eating. Out of the money that you have saved, you now take a percentage and you can now invest it in other branches of that same business. That's if that business has branches. But if that business doesn't have branches, you look for other people that are doing well in their business and you invest in those business. Remember that first initial way of making money is still bringing in cash. It's not like you stop it and go and pack all the money and invest somewhere. That's a mistake that a lot of people make. Then another one is to invest in assets, real estate, treasury bills, bonds, all these things that will give you 10 to 12% in a year. That's fine. Any investment that they are promising you 50% in a month, 100% in a month, be careful. If it is a business where you can physically see, okay, this is the exchange in value, and they're telling you, okay, 100% in a month, that can even go. But that one, you still have to do your background check. So first of all, you have to reprogram your mind. You can see that money multiplication is the third step of wealth creation, not the first step. The first step is education, reprogramming, and work. That's the first step, because you have to work. There's nothing like totally passive income. You have to first and foremost work for the money, because for an income to come passively, there must be something that has been active. Look at the remaining part I told you about. I said, okay, if you invest in real estate and all that, it is your money working for you. Something must work. You invest in other people's business, right? That money is working. Or those people that you're investing in, they are working to give you that passive income. So passive income, the way you are being taught, is a lie. Passive income is as a result of active income overflowing. Then number two is that you need to what? Change your identity. Some of you have hugged the concept of, okay, I am broke, I am the victim, Nigeria has suffered me, Nigeria has done. No, change it. And you know the amazing thing about the internet? If you go and carry your phone today and you go and open, or you go and carry your WhatsApp and go and change your profile picture to fashion brand, and you go and change your name and say Emeka Fashion House, and you go and change your bio, buy your affordable fashion wears here, and you start posting steadily about clothes, you are now a fashion designer. So you see that the battle that you have been facing all this while to start that business is just in your head. Highest is that Samuel, Victor, Chinedu, all of them, they will come and say, when you start this one, and kinikon, your own is just say, na my house where I did now be this will finish. So people are being hugged to the identity that is holding them poor for too long. I've seen so many people who want to start a business and they'll come and tell me, but many people know that I am this. Okay, many people know that you are a puff seller or you're a chin seller. Now, like, how is that making your life better? So you have to be ready for an identity change. A lot of you are going to become CPA money makers. That's what you're going to become. Then number three, you need to find a way to be valuable and to give value. You need to what? Find a way to be valuable and to give what? Value. This thing is not rocket science. Giving value can just be simply selling shirts to people who need shirts. It's not rocket science. Don't complicate it for yourself. I know a lot of motivational speakers have told you a lot of things, and it makes it no, forget all those things. This is just simplify it. How did Dangote become the richest man in the world? He saw that Nigeria needs fuel, he needed a refinery, and he built one. That's all simple. But the difference between you and Dangote is just the money he has to invest in, the leverage he has in, the network he has, and the connection. Then Dangote has a working system. Because at the end of the day, remember, I started this class telling you about discipline. To a very, very large extent, you cannot just be disciplined by deciding to be disciplined. You have to write down your goals and say, okay, now for me to be disciplined, I need to post one video of myself talking about so every single day. You write it down and follow it. That's all. Then the last step about making money is to manage the one that you have. There's nobody that has absolutely no money. At least God has blessed you that you are able to buy data, you can join this kind of meeting, so you're okay. Manage the one that you have. Because me personally, I don't believe that there's anything like small money. That's why if somebody pays me 9,000 or 5,000 or 50,000, I have people who come for this same. When I was learning CPA, I paid $4,000. 4,000. I can show you the receipt. $4,000 what I paid for this same exact system that I'm explaining to you. And I've taught people for 50,000, 150,000, 200,000, 300,000. So to them it might be small, to you it might be big. So it depends on who is looking at the money. So manage it. Manage the money that you already have, because that money that you now use to what? Expand in general. So let's talk about the money triangle, which I call the 3 TPs. I believe you guys have been having so much value so far. So let's talk about the money triangle, which is the 3 TPs. Now, the money triangle is a formula that I created. I feel it helps in attracting money to yourself, whether it's CPA or any other business. Remember, I'm not limiting this training to only CPA. I cannot camp you here for 3 days and tell you only about CPA. No, I'll camp here for 3 days and I'm going to rearrange what you think about life and money in general. So the 3 T's are traffic, trust, and tax. And the last P is what? Payout. Because for any work that you are doing, you need to make sure that you get paid. There will come a time in your life where you need to stop making friends for the sake of making friends. You need to make friends that are transactional, friends that you can gain something from. All right. So the same thing, any work that you're going to be embarking on in this world now, at this your age that you are right now, get paid. Stop doing things for free. All right. But what does traffic even mean? So traffic is just simply the amount of people that see a product that you have to offer. Remember, if you want to make money, you have to have something that you're ready to offer to people. The reason why you're broke today is because you're not offering something to anybody. And the moment I understood this, I started offering more things to people and I started making more money. God said, go into the world, be fruitful and multiply, which means that God has given you a defined assignment to create something. All right? And even if you cannot create, there are things that are already created that you can multiply and make money for yourself. So traffic is the amount of people that see a particular product, whether they are interested or not interested. And once they are interested, they now become something called a lead. But I don't want to confuse you in today's class. So let's just talk about traffic alone. So what is traffic now? If you post on your WhatsApp status today and you get 1,000 views, that is traffic. And that are 1,000 potential people that could possibly buy a product if you decided to start selling something today, or you decided to start a business today, or you decided to put out a service today. Now, the second important thing in the money triangle is trust. Is trust. Now, the reason why trust is important is because most times people will not buy something that they are not sure is going to help them or that they don't believe in. Right? And the next thing is what? Is tax. The tax is either what the customer must do in order for you to make money or what you must do for the customer in order for you to make money. So if you have a business where you're offering services, that means you have to do something in order for you to make money. If you have inventory, if you have products, that means the customer has to do something. They have to pay in order for you to what? Make money. It's as simple as that. And like I said, you must get paid. I've seen a lot of people who meet me and they're telling me, okay, I need to make money, blah, blah, blah. And I tell them that, okay, take money, and they're scared. Some people fear money. Hope you are aware. Some people fear money. They fear money. Yes, some people fear money. I don't want you to be one of those people. I want you to be able to. Well, personally, now when I think about it, there was a time where if I see one bundle of like 100,000 naira bundle like this, I'll be like, yeah. Sometimes I think about it and I'm like, oh, you're worshiping it, you're making it your God. It's just money. All right. Now, this is how the money triangle works, right? You have something to sell, you show people, those people trust you, and they do something or you do something and you get paid for it. It's as simple as that. And now that you understood what the CPA money formula is, you understood the steps to make money, you now understand the three TPs of money. You might now want to ask yourself and say, okay, why do people know all these things and still fail? And the truth is that it is not because people are lazy, that's why they fail in business. So it's just simply because they are confused. It's just simply because they are confused. Today you are trying this one, tomorrow you are trying this business, next tomorrow you are trying this business. There's something my pastor used to say. He used to call it staying power, persistence. I talked about discipline, but the senior brother of discipline is called persistence. It's being disciplined in what you're doing, even if you're not seeing results. It's simply better to make sure that what you're following one system to the T. Check out people that are billionaires today and just go and do a small research of when they started their business. You see 25 years experience, 30 years experience. Thank God for the internet that you can just even start a business today and you're already making millions in the next 2 weeks, 4 weeks, in the next 1 month or 3 months. Thank God though. If not, all this one that we're even talking that people want to make money online or whatever, kinikon, kinikon. Another mistake that people normally make is that they don't invest enough in their knowledge and in their tools. I told you this class is a class of truth. You have already given me 3 days, and I'll tell you everything. You know, you are going to spend money. Oh. There is no say, if I start this business today, I'm not going to spend money on the business again. What? What? That's wrong. That's very, very wrong. So you want to tell me that, okay, if they give you 200,000 naira or 300,000 naira to start a fashion business, right? You buy your tailoring, whatever, your tailoring machine. You buy one manicure with the 200K and you do your first job. You want to tell me that you will not buy a second manicure? Or you will not do small billboard and put and write, okay, Chinedu's fashion house? Or you will not pay for one new sales girl to come and help you and do some of the work? No, that's bad. That's very, very bad. You need to keep on investing in a business in order to see that business grow. Any kind of business. Any kind of business. Super, super important. Another reason why people fail is lack of patience. I talked about staying power initially. I talked about staying power. If you're not patient enough to see results, you will not see results ever. Then another problem that people face is lack of implementation. They now have the knowledge and they are waiting for somebody to tell them what to do. You're giving a video guide and say, okay, this is step 1, step 2, step 3. And for some reason, you're waiting for another person to come and tell you, okay, now do step 1. Is that not funny? Just imagine you tell a child, right? You send a child to go to a store to go and buy you something there. And just before leaving home, you now tell the child and say, okay, when you leave the gate, take right, take left, and take right. Simple instruction, right? Take right, take left, and take right. Let's imagine that child now has a phone. And the moment he leaves the gate, he now calls you and say, Mr. Victor, did you say I should take right? You now tell him yes. He now takes right. When he now gets to the next junction, you now say, hello, Mr. Victor, did you say I should take left? You now say yes. At some point, it gets annoying. And you look at that child like a foolish child. But let's assume that the child now, right? Because now you might think that, okay, maybe I'm saying that it is not important to take direction or whatever. But now, if the person now say, hello, Mr. Victor, this road is blocked. Should I take this other one? And that's what now makes sense. And if you're that kind of person that you like mentorship, that is the best way to do mentorship. If you want your mentor to love you, you're not going to bug your mentor with things that he has already taught you. I'm just giving you my own experience. That's how I followed my mentor. I have mentors that are billionaires in dollars. Oh. Sure. Don't worry. I'm going to drop a workbook after today's class. And in that workbook, I'm going to share some other information, just like everything here, so that you see all these things and you have these materials so that you can scroll through them, after the class. So, what exactly is the mindset that you need to make money with CPA? Just like I've been saying since the beginning of today's class, you just need to see yourself as a problem solver. And in this particular case, customers always are ready. They've budgeted money to people who are ready to partner with them and acquire new customers for them, right? How do you acquire these new customers for them? By just simply posting about these companies. By some people, if you have extra money to run ads, you can run an ad talking about the company. Simple. And these companies are going to pay you multiple figure commissions. I'm telling you for a fact, multiple figure commissions. So see yourself as a problem solver from today, so that you can start attracting money to yourself. And now that takes us to our next point. What exactly is what CPA? Now, CPA marketing is a business model and the highest paying but least known type of affiliate marketing, where you partner with a company or companies. That I'm literally giving you an expo now that you can even partner with two companies and make money from the two at the same time. But remember, I don't like you trying everything. I want you to try one. And carry out tasks for them and get paid a huge commission every 2 weeks or for a lifetime. So usually companies pay every month, every 2 weeks, and some companies pay like every single day. There's this company I'm testing with my students now, and that company literally pays like in minutes. Like you'll be refreshing your dashboard, and you just be seeing the commission as long as you're doing your own end of the deal. So, like I said earlier on, there are different tasks that you can do for these companies, right? There are tasks like get a customer interested. Remember, I told you that an interested customer is a lead. You can get him to register or to use the company services to make a deposit or just to make a sign up, and this company are going to pay you for that. And there are 3 steps to winning in CPA. Step 1 is that you need to understand the basics of CPA, which is what I'm explaining now, and how money is made. And I believe that we've conquered that part of how money is made, and that's why you see that it's not bold here. Now, you need to know how to get the best deals. That's what we'll be talking about tomorrow. You need to know how to get the best deals. How to get the best people to your deals. Because the quality of people that gets to your deals determines how much these companies are going to pay you eventually. And these are some real life examples of CPA. And I'm sure that these things have been in your front and you never, ever thought that these people were making money from it. Now, by your left, you see a post of Davido, right? You see a post of Davido where Davido said something. He said, "Get ready for the clash of titans, Spain versus Germany. Don't miss a second of the action, especially with 1xBet offering high odds, blah, blah, blah. Join the excitement now by signing up with my code Davido1. Let's go. Win this. Let's win this together." Now, the first question I'm going to ask you now is, please, Davido is a billionaire's child. Davido, in case you didn't know, on Davido's 7th birthday, his birthday gift from his father was a Jeep. He could not even drive. Please, what concerns Davido and 1xBet? I thought betting was for people that did not have money. That's because there is a different side of betting, that is CPA, that makes more money than those people that bet. Am I communicating? There's a different types of what? There's a different type of betting. So no, there's a different side of betting that makes more money than CPA. And that's why Davido is happy to partner with this company called 1xBet and get people to use this link. Remember, the whole idea is that somebody takes an action. Remember, in the 3 T's, right? Somebody make a task, somebody does something or you do something, then money is now made. You get what I'm saying now? Somebody takes an action and clicks this link, and Davido now makes money. So now, the next time, how much do you think they're paying Davido for this? A lot. And that can be you as well. Banks like Piggyvest also do it as well. The first money I made from CPA was from one company they call RiseVest. The company is still existing to today, RiseVest. And they were paying me $5 for everybody who starts to use RiseVest and invest $5 into their account. So they'll just give me the $5 for free. That's 100% commission. No other business model pays as much as that apart from CPA. This is also Oga Sabinus now. You see one harmless video that Sabinus posts with his friend, they'll just be talking. I think this one should be Sabi Ride. I used to watch Sabi Ride a lot on YouTube and all that. You see, like, and the question you're now asking, what is this Octa FX logo doing here? Let me help you answer that question. Sabinus is also a CPA expert. And he has partnered with Octa FX. And probably maybe down in this description, you see his link there. And once somebody takes action and register with Octa FX, he gets paid. But what I'm showing you is even way better than this. So whereby ordinary people just like you and me can make much more money from this. And this is just a pictorial example of how CPA works, explaining using Sabinus. Now, this is Octa FX, right? Sabinus makes a video just like I showed you here, right? Talking about Octa FX. And remember, Sabinus is not a trader. Even Davido said, me and you know that Davido is not playing 1xBet scam. We know, right? Sabinus is not a trader, and once Sabinus partners with Octa FX, he goes and make a video like this telling people about Octa FX to bring traffic or to get people to see the offer of Octa FX, right? And he now tells them to use my link or something. I think Sabinus' link is one he used to write Momo01. I don't know why he used Momo for his own link name or his promo code or whatever. And once they use the link, they make a deposit in Octa FX maybe. But what you don't know is that Sabinus gets paid. Gets paid. So sometimes the commission is even 100%, 200%. So if you have ever clicked on any link that all these people have posted before, congratulations, you have helped them make more money. Because I can tell you for a fact, I know Davido makes money from musical, but I can tell you for a fact that posting your video on social media, like maybe all this, like Instagram now that doesn't pay anything, it doesn't make money from that. And how much do they even used to pay? Nigerian audience don't pay. Go and ask people that are doing this YouTube business. Go and ask them. Nigerian audience doesn't pay large. It's the brand deals that they are doing, the partnership they're doing with brands. That's what makes them what? That's what makes them money. And I want you to tap into it. Hope somebody's getting value now. So let's talk about some terms in CPA marketing. So the first term I'm going to talk about is CPA. So of course, CPA means cost per action, but CPA can also mean the commission they are paying you. So sometimes some of these companies, they will call the commission that they want to pay you, they'll call it a CPA. All right, they'll call it what? A CPA. So don't get confused. If somebody say, okay, we're going to give you a CPA of 100%, understand that they're telling you that they're going to give you 100% commission. Now, there's something called an FTD, right? Which means first time deposit. In the workbook, I explained all these things. So don't worry, you're going to get the workbook after the meeting and all that. So in the workbook, I explained all this thing called FTD, right? FTD. How is the meeting so far? Somebody should go to my DM and tell me if they're enjoying the meeting. Just go to my DM and tell me, go to the DM of the admin of your group. Just tell me that I've been enjoying it. If you've been enjoying it, just let me know. So FTD means first time deposit. So when somebody takes an action for the first time in a company, the company records it, and the company can decide to pay you one-off and say, okay, thank you for helping us attract more customers to our company. Here's your commission, 200%, 100%, 80%, take and go. Then also there is commission. Commission, everybody knows what commission means. I believe you know what commission is. But commission is just the money that they give to you for an action that somebody has taken. Simple. Then there's also my favorite, lifetime commission, right? Other companies also call it rebates or whatever. All right. Then there's also traffic. I've explained traffic. So traffic is just simply people seeing a particular offer or something. Then a traffic source is just simply where are these people that are seeing the offer coming from. So let's assume that people are seeing the offer from a WhatsApp status. That means the traffic source is what? Your WhatsApp status. If you're seeing it from your Instagram, the traffic source is what? Your Instagram. Now there's also something called geo. Geo just simply means, if some of you are science students, geo simply means that the geography, like which country, let me just put it that way, the country or the location of the person. I think location is better. The location of the person. So if the company asks you, what is your geo? You say Nigeria. If the company asks you, the customers that are going to be working with us to take action in our company, which geo are you bringing them from? You tell them Nigeria as well. I have students in US, I have students in UK, I have students in Europe and all that. So their own geo is quite different because they are in different countries. And for some people, some of my students run ads. Some of my students that make one of my students called me the other time. He said he made $25,000, but he only attracts customers from South Africa. Right. So there's something called KYC. KYC means know your customer. Means know your customer. Hope you guys are taking notes. KYC means know your customer. Then there is the offer. So a company can give you an offer and tell you, okay, this is what we want you to do for us. This is how much we want you to pay, want to pay you, blah, blah, blah. And that is the offer. And there's also the deal. That's the agreement between you and the company. And like I said, there are also CPA companies. So let me give you some real life examples of CPA marketing and some CPA deals. So for example now, right, a good CPA deal can be something like this Sabino's own, for instance, where he partner with a Forex company and he'll tell them that, okay, I'll get more people to sign up with your Forex, whatever. And in fact, these companies now, they'll even give you all the resources that you need so that you can attract these people with your social media. And once they do, right, you now get paid. Simple as that. That's one example. This is also an example of piggy vest. So you can choose to promote any type of company. You can promote Forex companies, you can promote crypto companies, you can promote betting companies, you can promote software companies as well. You can promote email marketing companies, any type of companies. In fact, you can even help individuals self. But personally, I like to stick with financial companies. That's companies around investing, companies around Forex, crypto, trading. I like to stick with all those companies. Simple reason why I like to stick with them is because the market in Nigeria is big. And those companies, they are way ready to pay you well. They're not even going to argue commission with you. As long as they're sure that you can do the tax. So that's exactly how simple CPA is. And that's the basic foundation of CPA marketing, right? So the summary of today's class, today we've covered the money formula. We've covered the 3 TPs of making money. I've also shared with you what exactly CPA marketing is. I've shared with you real examples of CPA marketing, just like we've seen. Now, this assignment now is a self-assessment assignment. So which means that you're going to do it by yourself. You will rewatch the replay and see if you are correct. In fact, in the workbook, there are some answers in the workbook. So you will rewatch the replay and see if you are correct. Like I told you, self-accountability is super, super important. So what you're going to do is that you're going to list out 5 celebrities that you see doing CPA. As you are scrolling your internet now, just be entering their profile. If you see anything, one is but OctaFX, all these guys, one company there, they are all CPA marketers. I want you to see real life examples of all these guys. You understand? Then I want you to check some list of some other companies that are into CPA marketing. You can go to Google and type top CPA deals, right? Just type top CPA deals. You see plenty different types of deals like that. Then I want you to think about your favorite comedians and go and check their profile and see if they have promoted one company or the other, right? And I just want you to check and see for yourself which company they are promoting and which kind of promotion they are doing, right? And what other kinds of companies did I not mention that look like CPA? This is a self-assessment. So check your workbook, you see the answers there. Some of the contributions are also there. And I'm very sure that if you do this assignment, you understand this training 100% well. So testimony time. This is the time where I like to show some testimonials so that you see and believe that what I've been sharing with you is actually very, very real and very, very intact. It's very, very real and very, very intact. So let me share my screen let me stop sharing my screen for a bit. Let me stop sharing my screen for a bit. Hope you guys have been enjoying the class, guys. I hope you've been enjoying the class because I swear to God, I'm having a swell time. I'm having an amazing time here. I won't lie to you. I'm having a super, super amazing time here right now. I'm having a super, super amazing time here right now. Hope you guys have been enjoying the class. I hope you've been having a nice time for yourself. Let me just quickly go to my academy and grab some testimonials so that you just see how this thing has been totally changing the lives of many, many people. So let me just jump back right in, share my screen to stage. All right, my screen is sharing now again. So this right here is my academy, and I'm just going to come here and you can see the testimonials. Look at this. This guy said here he made what? 14.5 million after 3 to 4 months, in my academy. And you can see this is the real definition of growth. That's what he said. If you come here now, you can see some of my students already buying iPhone 17 Pro Max for themselves. You can see the iPhone 17 Pro Max he bought. Just got an iPhone 17 Air, 1.3 million naira. You blah 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 and all that. Let me show you another one. There are many. I don't want to even stress it too much. This one bought MacBook Pro for himself. CPA did. Like basically, I'm just showing you all these things so that your faith in this business grows, and you know that okay, this is something that is actually working and people are actually making money from this. I didn't even know that it was even this much, to be honest. I didn't know it was this much. Look at this particular person now. He said, Praise Aklami, thank you once again for this opportunity and update. I just got paid for the third time this week. So this guy got paid 3 payments in 1 week, right? He said, thank you, Praise Aklami, for showing me to learn CPA. This journey has been an eye-opener. I made over 200K last month from just one organic method. So don't worry, tomorrow we're also going to talk more about CPA marketing, and we're going to talk about how to get your deals, how to get put your deals subsequently. I'm just going to end it here. I plan to just have this session for just 1 hour. I'm already above that, so that you don't get too exhausted and so that you can watch the replay over and over and over and over again, right? That's my goal for you, right? And let me just give a recap of what we covered, right? So tomorrow we're going to be covering how to get high paying deals and how to get people to your deals. We're going to be talking about the types of deals and the different companies, how to negotiate these deals, account setup, registration. We're going to be talking about my exact CPA deals that I use. We're also going to talk about how to do tax and get people to your deals, the different types of tax, and how to get people to your deals without spending a dime. That's for those of you who feel that you don't have money to run ads or things like that, because I understand the way the situation are. Any business has to do some kind of advertising, but even if you don't have money to advertise, I'm going to show you how we normally do it organically, which means by just simply posting. I'll show you how to attract the best people to your deals and how to create a simple CPA system for yourself that can make you money. So this is going to be the end of our class today. I hope you guys have enjoyed the class so far. I hope it has been amazing. I hope it has been beautiful for you. And to be honest, right, I'm super excited. Tomorrow is going to be another beautiful day where I'm going to be explaining everything that I showed you so far. I hope you guys have had some swell time. So remember, do your self-assessment assignment, right? Remember to watch the replay. I'm going to post the replay on the group to make sure that you all are following. And to be honest, I just wish you all the best. And I'll see you same time tomorrow, 8 p.m. And be good, stay blessed. See you later.